Good afternoon, sports fans, and welcome to Northern Burlington County Regional High School. I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Logan Stewart, and we are here live at the farm. It is Wednesday, May 15th, 2019, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on the Brick Memorial Mustangs, and it is the first round of the NJSIAA sectional tournament, and Northern is hosting a home game here at the farm. And they're going to get on the board, and that's going to be team leader Tom Breslin.
Nice passing by the Hounds.
One of our senior captains, getting Northern up early in this one, 1-0. So gotta love the offense coming out here to play. As I was stating, Northern is hosting this game as the number 8 seed. Brick Memorial comes into this one as the 9th seed. Always tough to plan for an opponent that you don't typically play, but I know our coaching staff, led by Coach Chris Kelleher, has done their due diligence. Northern comes into this one after winning their division for the third straight year, and actually Northern TV, as well as you and I, Logan, were on hand for the boys' big win just about a week ago versus New Egypt on their senior night. With that win, the boys secured their division title, going 9-1 in the division, beating Cinnamon by a game, who finished 8-2 in division.
Hounds really want to win.
We've got a great turnout, friends, family, community members here on hand. Brick Memorial is led by head coach Mr. Brent Middlemiss, and they've got a talented squad as well. They finished their season 9-8. They were 6-4 on the road and 3-4 at home, so they do travel well. They average about 9.5 goals in their wins and just under 6 goals in their losses. And they get some great play from players like Rex Freeman, who had 28 goals in the season, Felipe Correa with 27 goals, and Darren Romaine with 26 goals on the season. Actually, Romaine leads the team in assists as well with 23. And they've gotten some great goalkeeping from Jake White, who, coming into this game, had 201 saves on the season.
One goal for Northern is Jacob Hetnick. He's playing well recently, going 2-1 in his last 3. He's averaging 8 saves a game versus teams like Holy Cross, Clearview, and played well versus New Egypt in the previous matchup.
Northern on the attack and didn't waste any time getting on the board early, with team captain Tom Breslin scoring to put the Hounds up 1-0. And actually Breslin made history earlier this season when he became Northern's all-time leading goal scorer in school history. So his name will go up in the rafters after this season to commemorate a great career here at the farm. Breslin actually led the team in points last year, finishing second in goals, only behind senior standout Dean Hemminghouse, and first in assists last year. So, tremendous player. All of our captains do a great job. As I stated, came off senior night last week. We honored Breslin in addition to seniors Davis Hallman, Nate Rufinek, as well as senior Zach Lawler, who's playing his first season in lacrosse after 3 successful years as a wrestler on Northern's wrestling team. But we also get great contributions from players like Jack Burke, Nick Fleming, Chris Reeder, Tyler Neville, Jacob Rasta.
Great play by Northern.
As well as goalie Dylan Robinson and Jacob Hetnick, who's in goal today. And both Hetnick and Robinson got some play this season. And both of them helped secure a big win for our Hounds. Brick Memorial comes into this one, as I stated, after a pretty successful season. They actually had a big win in their last game back on May 11th at North Brunswick. They won that one 14-7, and they've actually won 3 of their last 4. So they've got some momentum, but Northern has the home field advantage, and you can hear the crowd cheering on our boys.
Really picking up the pace here.
I'm sure our boys are fired up and ready to go.
Great passing by Northern.
Now, the Greyhounds have had some big wins this season versus local teams. They actually defeated RV twice this season, which was the first time they swept RV in program history. And they scored some big wins versus local teams like Cinnamon, as I stated, New Egypt, and others. And they also took some tough losses, but they're fired up and ready to go. Now, the winner of this game will go on to play the number 1 seed, Morristown Quakers. Morristown got a bye in the first round, and they actually finished a really successful season, finishing number 11 in the NJ.com top 20. But first things first, Northern still needs to get a big win here tonight. We've got a lot of exciting lacrosse left, and we have a lot of exciting playoff games for all of our teams, or many of our teams, I should say, as the baseball team has secured a spot to play Pennsauken in the state tournament. Our softball team recently won their division for the 3rd straight year. They'll be going on to play Hopewell Valley later in the week, in addition to our spring track team, who will continue to compete in all their events. Boys tennis, girls lacrosse has secured a playoff berth. So a lot of excitement here athletically, and a lot of excitement academically as well. We actually, Northern TV just came off of a very special event last night at the Joint Base McGuire-Dix Lakehurst for our annual Scholars Night, and that is always a tremendous event to honor our high honor roll students and our academic standouts here at Northern, and it's always a pleasure to do an event there at the Joint Base. As many of you know, Northern is host to the students of the servicemen and women from the Joint Base, and always an honor to be on hand there and produce an event. And also a lot of exciting other academic events are coming up here at Northern. We have this week alone, we have 2 concerts. Next week we have 2 concerts, band, middle school and high school. In addition to our annual Greyhound Choice Greyhound Gala, Senior Night, and Graduation 2019. So lots of exciting things happening here at Northern, and lots of exciting things happening here on the field for the Greyhounds.
And there's a timeout on the field here. Northern leads Brick Memorial 1-0.
It is a sunny and warm day here at the farm. This game started at about 3:45, but it is a little windy, and hopefully the ball won't carry a little bit, but I'm sure our boys are fired up. I look for this one to be highly competitive. I would look for Northern to try to shut down the top goal scorers.
They take another timeout.
Now, as we have a pause here in the game action, I want to take this opportunity. If any of our viewers are interested in any sponsorship opportunities to help us inform, entertain, educate our audience, you can reach out to us, northerntv@nburlington.com, or email our Director of Instruction, Mr. Matt Conowitz, mconowitz@nburlington.com, for more information on ways to help our community stay plugged in. And obviously you can tune in to Northern TV, Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. You can check us out on YouTube for not just Northern sports, but other exciting programming, including our recent jazz concert with the high school and middle school bands, our flagship show, The Northern News, our rebooted Northern Sports Desk. So looking forward to having a new spring episode, a recent JROTC change of command ceremony, and much, much more. And you can follow Northern TV on Twitter at Northern_TV, and we're also on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. We're streaming on the web. And you can email us anytime, northerntv@nburlington.com, for all kinds of information, not just on sponsorships, but on DVD sales, on programming information, and much, much more. So we've got a real nail-biter here in this one.
5 minutes remaining in the quarter. Dropped. And Brick Memorial will get the ball. Dropped. Northern gets the ball back.
We're going to have a really good game here, and I know both these teams looking to get a big win.
No goal shoots, no goal. Less than 5 minutes remaining. Trip there. And shoots no goal, and it will go out of bounds. And Northern gets the ball back, coming back on offense. 3 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the quarter.
We've got a real nail-biter here in this one, as these two teams have come out ready to play. It's very, very early here in the first quarter. But it looks like Northern got a good game plan coming in this one, and they wasted no time putting goals quickly up on the board. And we've really gotten this game as advertised. I mean, we knew this was going to be a really tough game, and it has been so far. Both these teams have been going back and forth, and Northern has won their division 2 years in a row. They were led by senior standout Dean Hemminghouse last year and top points leader Tom Breslin, who obviously is on the field now and actually just set the record, as I stated previously, as the top goal scorer in Northern Burlington history. And speaking of exciting events, back on April 13th, Northern Burlington held their annual Athletic Hall of Fame. It's their 12th year here for the Greyhounds, and it was held at the Old York Country Club in Chesterfield. And this year we had some outstanding athletes, including David Liebeck, William Marshall, Kerry McDonald, Dr. Alyssa Pickett-Deckert, Coach John Black, the 1982 softball sectional champs, and an honorary inductee in Mr. Robert Kay. And it always has great turnout with friends, family, community members, administration, board members, teachers, obviously our athletes, to honor them for their outstanding accomplishments.
Northern will get the ball back. They shoot. No good. It goes out of bounds. 2 minutes remaining. Shoots. And it goes out of bounds again.
And I'll tell you what, the boys have actually been doing an outstanding job, obviously not just on the field, but off the field. They actually took place in a community service event back on April 13th, going to the roads in Chesterfield, cleaning up, doing a great job, helping the community.
Tripped and fell there. And Northern gets the ball back.
The team also participated in a cleanup on the roads in Mansfield and North Hanover. So just great players on and off the field.
Shoots. No good. Saved. And the ball is loose. It goes out of bounds. 1 minute remaining.
So just tremendous students and athletes. Can't say enough. They actually worked at ShopRite as well as part of a community service event, bagging groceries. Did a lot of fantastic things in the community, and I'm really proud of these boys. And I think Coach Kelleher does a great job keeping them motivated, keeping them humble, despite, being one of the best teams. They come into every single game hungry. They keep up with every opponent, don't take anybody lightly.
And here comes Brick Memorial.
And our boys actually just came back. Our seniors just came back from their senior trip at Walt Disney World, which was outstanding. I know a lot of these guys on the team, Davis Hallman, Tom Breslin, Nate Rufinek, were all part of that trip, had a great time. But still plenty of lacrosse left to play, but I would look forward to their seniors to be on the attack.
10 seconds remaining in the quarter. Brick Memorial shoots no good. That will do it at the end of the first quarter. Northern Burlington leads Brick Memorial 1-0 at the end of the first quarter. Back here in the second quarter. 12 minutes remain. And Northern and ball is loose. If you're just joining us, I'm Logan Stewart, joined by Mr. James Dowd. Live here tonight as Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on Brick Memorial.
Also want to give a shout out to Tom Breslin, who was named to the South Jersey Coaches Association Scholar Athlete Banquet on May 9th for all of his success on and off the field. I'm sure Brick Memorial came into this one targeting him. As I stated, he's been an outstanding player here for the Greyhounds. The all-time goal scorer in Northern Burlington history. Last year led the team in points.
The goal scored by Davis Hallman. 2-0 at the end of 2-0 in the second quarter as Northern leads Brick Memorial. 11 minutes remain in the half.
Lots of positive things here. And as I stated, just one of many, many teams with high expectations here at Northern. We've got an outstanding group of student athletes on the field here today in front of us, and also on the other fields, both home and away. And we look forward to all the positive things that are going on. And another exciting game is going to be our softball team. They're going to be playing. Yeah, if any of our viewers want to go by and help support our Lady Hounds, great to see friends, family, community members travel as well.
Northern shoots, blocked by goalie, and Brick Memorial will go back on offense. 10.5 minutes remain.
Once again, I want to remind our viewers, if you want to follow all of our exciting athletic action, you can follow us on Twitter at NBC_athletics, and that's run by Dr. Dan Uzaki, who is our athletic director and assistant principal at the middle school. Does a great job keeping everybody plugged in. You can follow Northern TV on Twitter at Northern_TV. We're also on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. We're streaming on the web. You can check us out on our YouTube channel. Check out our NTV webpage. Or you can email us, northerntv@nburlington.com, for all kinds of information on DVD sales, programming, sponsorship opportunities, and much, much more. And we actually have a lot more than just athletics. We have a lot of exciting academic, artistic, and just awesome things here at Northern.
Less than 10 minutes remain in the half.
And I know Coach Kelleher has the team fired up and ready to go. And, you know, Coach Kelleher recently celebrated his 100th win here at Northern. That was last season, actually. So a credit to him, because he's done an outstanding job, him and his coaching staff, with this Boys Lacrosse team. And, you know, he's really had some great players come through and done a great job motivating those players.
Here's Brick Memorial going for the goal. No good. And Northern Burlington will get the ball. 9 minutes remain in the half.
And they're going to continue to build this program and do a great job. And Northern's really had some great players. You know, just in the last couple of years, we've got some great play from players like Kyle Matthews, who moved on to Montclair State, Avery Schaefer, who's at Mercer, Hayden Lyon, Mike Otto, who's at Adams State. So really just a tremendous group and a great job by the coaching staff. And as I was stating earlier, a tremendous group of younger players, too, coming up for the Hounds. Got players like Alex Race, Anthony Rita, and others. And, you know, this is just a team, they're going to continue to compete for this division.
And Brick Memorial gets the ball.
Northern's really gotten some great play this year from all of their players, including Hayden McCullough, Tom Breslin, Davis Hallman, Nate Rufinek. And they've gotten some outstanding goalie play from Dylan Robinson, who's had really just a tremendous year. That says a lot about him, says a lot about our program, and they've just been doing a great job, and still plenty of lacrosse left. We're only in the second quarter. It's only a goal game, and as I stated, Northern more than capable of putting points on the board. We've seen them put many, many goals up in games. And they're going to get on the board, and that's going to be team leader Tom Breslin. Plenty of exciting lacrosse left in this one. And, you know, we've got a lot of exciting events coming up here at Northern. On May 22nd, we've got our Greyhound Gala at the middle school. May 23rd, our Greyhound Choice at the high school. May 28th, we have our JROTC National Awards. That's a new program here at Northern, as many of you know. And those cadets and those instructors do an outstanding job. On May 29th, we have our high school chorus concert. On May 30th, our middle school chorus concert. And then we wrap up the senior class of 2019 with our annual senior awards on June 13th. Always a great night, honoring our seniors for their academic accomplishments. Lots of scholarships and awards go out on that night. And then finally, graduation is on Tuesday, June 18th. So lots of action. Lots of athletic action in addition to academic action, and we're proud of all of our students here at Northern. Well, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Logan Stewart, and we are here live at the farm. It is Wednesday, May 15th, 2019, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on the Brick Memorial Mustangs, and it is the first round of the NJSIAA sectional tournament, and Northern is hosting a home game here at the farm.
6 minutes remain.
Once again, I want to let our viewers know you can follow all Northern Boys Lacrosse at NBCLax on Twitter. You can follow all Northern Sports on Twitter at NBC_athletics. You can follow Northern TV on Twitter at Northern_TV. We're also on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. If you don't have either one of those service providers, you can stream us on the web. You can check us out on YouTube. You can also email us, northerntv@nburlington.com, for all kinds of information on DVD sales, programming, sponsorship opportunities, and much, much more. And we've got a lot of excitement on Northern TV, not just athletically, but certainly we've got a great matchup here. But we've got some awesome academic action as well, artistic action. As I stated earlier, we've got our band and chorus concerts, both at the middle school and the high school, and we've got a lot of exciting events here in the fourth marking period, both in May and June. So stay tuned for Northern TV for all that exciting action. And we should have, as I stated earlier, back on April 13th, we had our 12th Annual Athletic Hall of Fame. We should have that on Northern TV any day now, so please stay tuned to that.
5 minutes remain. Northern shoots, and it was no good. Went out of bounds, although they would get the ball back.
And as I stated, we knew this was going to be a really contentious matchup, and both teams have been playing really physically and just giving it their all. And we've got a great game here underway.
Ball is loose, drops his stick.
And, you know, we were hoping for a good game, and we've certainly got a really competitive game here, and the Greyhounds are doing everything they can.
Northern gets the ball. 4 minutes remain. You can feel the energy level of the crowd, and it really pumps up our players on the field. Want to once again congratulate our seniors, Tom Breslin, Nate Ruffinek, Davis Hallman, and Zach Lawler for their contributes to the team, and they're all doing a great job tonight. Ball was loose, picked it back up, and Brick Memorial will get the ball back on the turnover. And Brick Memorial will get the ball.
And once again, for those just tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Logan Stewart, and we are here live at the farm. It is Wednesday, May 15th, 2019, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on the Brick Memorial Mustangs, and it is the first round of the NJSIAA sectional tournament, and Northern is hosting a home game here at the farm, and the Mustangs, and they are going to score a goal there, and we knew it wasn't going to be long for them to get back on the attack, but these two teams have really been going back and forth, and I look for this one to be a high-scoring affair here at the farm. And we've got a lot of lacrosse left to play. Now, as we have a pause here in the game action, I want to take this opportunity. If any of our viewers are interested in any sponsorship opportunities to help us inform, entertain, educate our audience, you can reach out to us, northerntv@nburlington.com, or email our Director of Instruction, Mr. Matt Conowitz, mconowitz@nburlington.com, for more information on ways to help our community stay plugged in. And obviously you can tune in to Northern TV, Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. You can check us out on YouTube for not just Northern sports, but other exciting programming, including our recent jazz concert with the high school and middle school bands, our flagship show, The Northern News, our rebooted Northern Sports Desk. So looking forward to having a new spring episode of that, our recent JROTC change of command ceremony, and much, much more. And you can follow Northern TV on Twitter at Northern_TV, and we're also on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. We're streaming on the web, and you can email us anytime, northerntv@nburlington.com, for all kinds of information, not just on sponsorships, but on DVD sales, on programming information, and much, much more. So we've got a real nail-biter here in this one. as these two teams have come out ready to play. It's already got a handful of goals on the board, and that's very, very early. Great turnout of friends, family, community members on hand here supporting our Hounds, supporting all of our teams. And I look for this one to be a real nail-biter. And we've already got a really tough matchup going on here. So a lot of camaraderie on both sides, and I know our team has been playing together for quite a few years as well. And they've developed quite a rapport, as I stated. Hallman, Breslin, Rufinek, all seniors this year, and we wish them the best of luck as they continue their careers beyond Northern. But we're going to have a really good game here, and I know both these teams looking to get a big win.
The goal scored by Davis Hallman. And Northern scores again. Davis Hallman. As they lead Brick Memorial 4-1.
One of our senior captains getting Northern up early in this one. So gotta love the offense coming out here to play. As I was stating, Northern is hosting this game as the number 8 seed. Brick Memorial comes into this one as the 9th seed.
Great defense by the Hounds. Tyler Neville with the clamps on defense. Great play by Jared Rasta and Chris Rita. Ball was overthrown. Goes out of bounds. And Northern gets the ball back. Great defense and great offense by the Hounds. Goalkeeping has also been great in the first quarter. $30 remain. Shoots no good. And that's the end of the half as Northern picks up Northern picks up 2 goals and Brick Memorial picks up 1 as Northern Burlington leads Brick Memorial 4-1 at the end of the half. Starting the third quarter, if you're just joining us, I'm Logan Stewart, joined by Mr. James Dowd as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on Brick Memorial in the first round of the sectional tournament. Northern leading 4-1 at the start of the second half.
You know, we're here, and we're doing a great job. Actually, we were supposed to do Northern TV. We're supposed to do a game this past Saturday. That would have been an awesome matchup as our baseball team was scheduled to take on Delran, and that game was going to be at Arm & Hammer Park, home in the Trenton Thunder. And that game got rained out, but hopefully we can reschedule that one because I know our teams and players and parents really were looking forward to that one. And Brick Memorial's far from out in this one. You know, they're down by a couple of goals, but I would look forward to their seniors to be on the attack. And speaking of seniors, I understand that senior Nate Rufinek recently signed his national letter of intent to play at Caldwell University, so we wish him the best of luck. Caldwell's a great school that's up in North Jersey, and we know Nate is going to do a great job representing himself and Northern, and he goes up there, recently achieving the 100-point milestone here at Northern. Meanwhile, senior leader, as I stated, Tom Breslin, outstanding player, recently got his 200th career point. So just all around great team, great students, great athletes.
Brick Memorial gets the ball. Less than 11 minutes remain. Brick Memorial shoots no good. Goes out of bounds. They will get the ball back. Drops it. And the ball is loose. And Northern gets the ball back in the third quarter.
So, lots of time left in this one, about 10 minutes in the third quarter, and Northern currently in the lead. And I'll tell you what, this is a really balanced Greyhound attack. You know, we've been talking a lot about the seniors, and justifiably, as players like Davis Hallman have over 35 goals in the season, as well as Tom Breslin. But they also get some outstanding play for some of our younger players. Hayden McCullough has 28 goals so far this season. Nick Fleming, who had a great game versus New Egypt, has 25 goals in the season. Caleb Tower, 26 goals. Obviously, Nate Rufinek. And they get some really good contributions from those players as well, as many of those guys are our leaders in assists as well. Davis Hallman, currently the assist leader, followed by Tom Breslin, Nate Rufinek. So, just a really talented team, and just one of many really talented teams here at the farm. And as we look at the spring teams and currently where they stand, you know, we're very fortunate. We have a lot of very, very competitive teams, a lot of teams contending for division titles, sectional titles. Our baseball team, currently 9-6, recently got their ticket stamped to go to the sectional tournament. They'll be taking on Pennsauken. We wish them the best of luck. They still have one more game in their season versus Washington Township. The softball team won their division for the third straight year. They went 7-1 in division, finished with a 12-5 record overall, and they actually play their first round of the sectional tournament tomorrow versus Hopewell Valley. So we wish them the best of luck. The golf team, 8-9. So they've been getting some outstanding play from obviously you, Logan, and players like Joey Sabatino, Styler Staggs. Track team, boys and girls, have a combined record of 3-4-1, so highly competitive in all their meets. Boys volleyball, currently 11-12, and they're actually our newest team here at Northern, just starting just a few years ago. So to be 500 and to be in the tournament the last couple of years really says a lot. And finally, girls lacrosse, 11-10. They actually got a big win yesterday versus Pennsauken for Coach Haverstick's first ever playoff win. So hats off to her and the coaching staff, and obviously all the girls. They'll be playing Red Bank tomorrow, so we wish them the best of luck. And the boys tennis team, 5-5, and they're actually playing today in their own tournament game versus Colts next. So lots of excitement here at Northern, lots of excitement for all of our teams off the field, and lots of excitement here in this one. And this one's actually getting really physical. Tell you what, Brick Memorial's come out here, and they have been really physical with the Hounds from the beginning. And our boys have done a great job kind of bouncing back, not letting it get to them, and also currently in the lead. So, Northern up 4-1. And again, for those just tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Logan Stewart. We are here live at the farm. It is Monday, May 15th, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds host a home playoff game versus Brick Memorial in the first round of the NJSIAA sectional tournament. And it's really been a great game here. Northern has gotten great contributions from Tom Breslin and Nate Rufinek and Davis Hallman getting on the board. And Brick Memorial is still not out of this one. I mean, certainly they're down by a couple of goals, but still plenty of time left. They've certainly been chipping away every chance they get. But we've really got a really great squad here with the Hounds. I've had the privilege of having quite a few of these guys in class over the years. Players like Davis Hallman, Jack Burke, Chris Rita, Dylan Robinson. So just a great group of young men. And I know Coach Kelleher has this team fired up for this one. And this is a team in Northern, you know, as I stated, came off a big win on senior night. They've actually been playing some really competitive lacrosse. They're 4-2 in their last 6. And as I stated, won their division for the third year in a row. So they're not looking to get an early exit. And they're looking to get a big win in front of our home crowd, friends, family, community members on hand. And as I stated, the winner of this game will take on Morristown later this week. Actually, later this week, we also have another exciting event here at Northern. It is our annual Relay for Life event, and that is run by our school principal, Dr. Sally Lopez. Does a great job coordinating that event, and that will be held on Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, May 18th, and Relay for Life helps benefit those who are battling cancer, so always a great event here at the farm. Great turnout of community members, of students, faculty. Actually, we are collaborating with Florence Township High School as well this year, so should be a great event. We welcome our students and families to be on hand for that. But still, lots of excitement left here in this game, and certainly lots of excitement, as I stated, for our other teams here at Northern. So, just about 5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter, and certainly this game has been really, really physical. As I stated, Brick Memorial's really come in here with a game plan, and that was to try to muscle Northern around a little bit, but our boys are hanging tough, and they're up 4-1. That one's going to sail out of bounds, and Brick Memorial's going to go back on offense. But certainly getting great play from our seniors. As I stated, there are 4 seniors on the team this year. We honored them at senior night just last week, Logan, and our boys are looking to get a big win here at home. So about 4 minutes to play here in the third quarter. And once again, for those tuning in, I'm Mr. James Stout. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Logan Stewart. We are here live at the farm as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on the Brick Memorial Mustangs. And it's really been a really tough and hard-fought game. Brick Memorial's been really physical today. A little bit of some chippy play. Want to take this opportunity to thank our camera crew, our director, Mr. Joey Skelza, who's also on camera. Kat Skelza, certainly you, Logan, for your contribution. Want to thank our other video production teacher, Mr. Matt Pona. Want to take this opportunity to thank our athletic department, certainly our Boys Lacrosse team, in addition to the Brick Memorial team for this great opportunity. So, Northern in the driver's seat, but still plenty of time left to play. And actually, we just got an update from our boys tennis team. They're going to fall to Colts Neck in the state tournament. Northern came into that one as the 6th seed. They were away at Colts Neck, who was the 3 seed. And you know what? Colts Neck had a tremendous season, going 11-2 in division, 13-4 overall. They're going to defeat Northern. But, you know, nothing to hang your hat on. Northern really had a tremendous season. They were 5-5, as I stated. Coach Thomas said he does a great job with those boys. Logan, you and I had the privilege of being on hand for their season opener versus RV, and that was really a hard-fought battle. They fell in that one 3-2, but nevertheless, they will continue to grow and continue to do a great job. They've got great players on the team like Paulson and Gallagher and Singh, Schiavone, amongst others. So, and just like that, they're going to get on the board. So Brick Memorial cut into the lead now, currently down 4-2. And we knew it wasn't going to be long for them to continue to put the pressure on Northern. You know, Northern's been in the lead this whole game, but certainly can't rest on your laurels, especially in a tight matchup like this. As I stated, Northern is the 8th seed, Brick is the 9th seed, so certainly anything could go. Oh, and that's going to be another goal for the Mustangs. And now the score's 4-3. So just like that, in about 30 seconds, Brick puts up 2 quick goals. And I'd look for the Greyhounds to get on the attack sooner than later and hopefully make this lead a little more comfortable. And you know, Northern's playing really great so far at home. You know, last year the Hounds also hosted a home playoff game for Boys Lacrosse, and they were the 5 seed, and they fell to Clearview 7-4. Clearview came in here last year as the 12 seed and got an upset over the Greyhounds, and I'm sure our boys on the team remember that, and so want to kind of avenge that loss from last season and win a big home playoff game here in front of our home crowd and move on. And again, winner of this game will play Morristown. That'll be later in the week. So whomever wins, obviously, we wish them the best of luck. But obviously we're rooting for the Greyhounds, and we're rooting for a good game. And we've certainly got one here as Brick Memorial's come in here and really given it everything they've got to the Greyhounds. And we've got a really competitive game so far today. And that's going to be a goal for the Greyhounds. So great job by our boys. Now currently up 5-3. Third quarter's winding down, so hopefully they can hold on to this lead. Certainly, we have an entire quarter left to play, so anything can happen. But the Greyhounds got out to a quick start, 3-0. And Brick Memorial's just been sort of chipping away, and here they are. It's 5-3 with just a few minutes left in the third quarter. Still anybody's game. And I'll tell you what, Jack Burke's out there fighting for every face-off, one of the best face-off guys in the division and in the county. I have the privilege of having Jack in class. He's a great student first, an athlete. Triple threat here at Northern, plays on the soccer team, basketball team, and here lacrosse team. And I look for him to be one of the leaders on the team next year as we have our captains graduating. So, minute and a half left to play, and certainly anybody's game at this point. We have an entire quarter left to play, so game could really go either way, but Northern's up 5-3, and Northern's been in the lead the entire game. But nevertheless, we've seen Brick Memorial put up 2 quick goals in the past few minutes, and they've really gotten back into this one. And I look for this one to be really exciting going into the fourth quarter, and obviously rooting for our Hounds to get a big home playoff win. And you know, we're going to be looking for our defenders to really make some plays here now. In the back there, we've got Tyler Neville, we've got Jacob Rasta, we've got Chris Rita. Obviously, Jacob Hetnick doing a great job in goal. And it's really going to be on them to kind of hold the line so they can preserve this lead. And Brick Memorial's going to score another goal. Now the game is 5-4. You know, Brick Memorial only put up 1 goal in the first half, and now have put up 3 goals in just the past few minutes. And we've got ourselves a really tight matchup here. And the third quarter is going to be winding down. So, looks like Northern's going to head into the fourth quarter with a lead, and certainly we'll pick back up on all the exciting lacrosse action in the fourth quarter, so stay tuned.
If you're just joining us, I'm Logan Stewart, joined by Mr. James Dowd as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds take on Brick Memorial in the first round of the sectional tournament. Northern leading.
As we look ahead at the athletic schedule, a lot of excitement coming up here at the farm, as I stated previously. And tomorrow, several of our teams are in action. Our varsity golf team will be at the Hanover Golf Club taking on Bordentown and Pennsauken. Our boys varsity baseball team will be taking on Robbinsville. That'll be right here at Northern. That'll be at 4 p.m. And as I stated previously, our softball team will be starting the first round of the NJSIAA sectional tournament versus Hopewell Valley, and that game's going to be at 4 o'clock. In addition to our girls lacrosse team, who will be taking on Red Bank at Red Bank High School. So lots of excitement, and then we're going to follow that up with a game on Friday. As I stated, that'll be the winner of this game, Northern and Brick versus Morristown. That game's going to be at Morristown High School, and our baseball team will be taking on Washington Township as they wrap up their season right before the sectional tournament. So lots of exciting things to look forward to, and lots of exciting athletic action on the field for all of our teams. And this has been a really, really physical matchup, really tight matchup, and hopefully the Hounds can put another goal up to kind of enhance their lead a little bit versus the Mustangs.
Ball's dropped, it's loose. And still loose. Northern gets it.
You know, lots of positive things here. And as I stated, just one of many, many teams with high expectations here at Northern. We've got an outstanding group of student athletes on the field here today in front of us, and also on the other fields, both home and away. And we look forward to all the positive things that are going on our teams. Once again, I want to remind our viewers, if you want to follow all of our exciting athletic action, you can follow us on Twitter at NBC_athletics, and that's run by Dr. Dan Uzaki, who is our athletic director and assistant principal at the middle school. He does a great job keeping everybody plugged in. You can follow Northern TV on Twitter at Northern_TV. We're also on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. We're streaming on the web. You can check us out on our YouTube channel. Check out our NTV webpage. Or you can email us, northerntv@nburlington.com, for all kinds of information on DVD sales, programming, sponsorship opportunities, and much, much more. And we actually have a lot more than just athletics. We have a lot of exciting academic, artistic, and just awesome things here at Northern.
Goes out of bounds. 9 minutes remain. Northern lead against Brick Memorial in the first round of the sectional tournament. Ball is loose. Brick Memorial gets it.
We hope the Greyhounds can advance and continue to pile up the wins. And, tip of the cap to all the players and coaches on the field. And they're going to continue to build this program. Still plenty of time left to play. Still about just over 8 minutes to play here. And really just can't say enough about this boys lacrosse team. They've been having an outstanding season. Brick Memorial down but not out. Plenty of time left to play. But certainly more than capable of scoring goals. And let's hope they can do that quickly. They've had 6 games where they've scored double-digit goals or more. So more than capable of putting goals up and putting goals up in bunches. And I looked at this one to be highly competitive here at the farm. And Northern come in here, and they had a great game plan, and they have really given Brick Memorial everything they could. They've thrown the kitchen sink at them, and they're certainly in the driver's seat here. They're looking to prove a point, as I stated. Northern's playing really great so far at home. Last year the Hounds also hosted a home playoff game for boys lacrosse, and they were the 5 seed, and they fell to Clearview 7-4. Clearview came in here last year as the 12th seed and got an upset over the Greyhounds, and I'm sure our boys on the team remember that, and so want to kind of avenge that loss from last season and win a big home playoff game here in front of our home crowd and move on. And again, winner of this game will play Morristown. That'll be later in the week. So whomever wins, obviously, we wish them the best of luck, but obviously we're rooting for the Greyhounds, and we're rooting for a good game, and we've certainly got one here as Brick Memorial's come in here and really given it everything they've got to the Greyhounds, and we've got a really competitive game so far today.
Northern leads. 7 minutes remain.
Once again, I want to let our viewers know you can follow all Northern Boys Lacrosse at NBCLax on Twitter. You can follow all Northern Sports on Twitter at NBC_athletics. That's run by our athletic director, Dr. Dan Uzaki. He does a great job keeping everybody plugged in. And you can follow Northern TV on Twitter at Northern_TV. We're also on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. If you don't have either one of those service providers, you can stream us on the web. You can check us out on YouTube. You can also email us, northerntv@nburlington.com, for all kinds of information on DVD sales, programming, sponsorship opportunities, and much, much more. And we've got a lot of excitement on Northern TV, not just athletically, but certainly we've got a great matchup here. But we've got some awesome academic action as well, artistic action. As I stated earlier, we've got our band and chorus concerts, both at the middle school and the high school, and we've got a lot of exciting events here in the 4th marking period, both in May and June. So stay tuned for Northern TV for all that exciting action. And we should have, as I stated earlier, back on April 13th, we had our 12th Annual Athletic Hall of Fame. We should have that on Northern TV any day now, so please stay tuned to that.
And Brick Memorial has the ball.
Jack Burke's out there fighting for every possession. Tom Breslin, great play. Nate Rufinek, great play. Davis Hallman. And, we've gotten some really good goalkeeping. And as I stated, we knew this was going to be a really contentious matchup. And both teams have been playing really physically and just giving it their all.
Northern gets the ball back.
Really can't say enough here about the lacrosse team. But still, plenty of time left, and obviously no quitting these Hounds. They know this is a big matchup, and they know Brick has, played for this game probably since their last game. So, big matchup here at the farm. Great turnout. Friends, family, community members on hand, as always. As I stated earlier, this is a potent offense. Players like Tom Breslin, Davis Hallman, Nate Rufinek, more than capable of scoring a ton of goals.
There's a goal by the Greyhounds. Dropped. Ball's loose. Brick Memorial gets to the ball.
And certainly a lot of excitement left here at Northern for the remainder of the school year. As I stated, we have our upcoming middle school and high school band and chorus concerts. You can check out our district webpage for more information on that. We have our senior night, our Greyhound Choice and Greyhound Gala. And we have a lot of exciting athletic action still to happen here in this spring sports season. Hopefully many of our teams can contend for division titles and sectional titles. And we knew this was going to be a tough matchup.
The goal scored by Davis Hallman as Northern leads Brick Memorial.
Still, time left in this one, and I know our boys are fighting for every possession and fighting for every loose ball, and we've got a lot of lacrosse left to play. Now, as we have a pause here in the game action, I want to take this opportunity, if any of our viewers are interested in any sponsorship opportunities to help us inform, entertain, educate our audience, you can reach out to us, northerntv@nburlington.com, or email our Director of Instruction, Mr. Matt Conowitz, mconowitz@nburlington.com, for more information on ways to help our community stay plugged in. And obviously you can tune in to Northern TV, Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. You can check us out on YouTube. And that's going to be Chris Marks for the Mustangs now cutting into the lead 7-5. So still anybody's game, but as I was saying, lots of exciting programming on Northern TV, including our recent jazz concert with the high school and middle school bands, our flagship show, The Northern News, our rebooted Northern Sports Desk. So looking forward to having a new spring episode of that, our recent JROTC change of command ceremony, and much, much more. And you can follow Northern TV on Twitter at Northern_TV, and we're also on Comcast Channel 19, Verizon Channel 42. We're streaming on the web. And you can email us anytime, northerntv@nburlington.com, for all kinds of information, not just on sponsorships, but on DVD sales, on programming information, and much, much more. So, just under 3.5 minutes to play. And once again, for those tuning in, I'm Mr. James Dowd. I'm joined by broadcasting student Mr. Logan Stewart. We are here live at the farm. It is Wednesday, May 15th, as the Northern Burlington Greyhounds host the Brick Memorial Mustangs. And that's going to be another goal for the Greyhounds, and they're going to enhance their lead now, 8-5, certainly in the driver's seat, up by 3 goals. About 2.5 minutes left to play. So gotta love the effort, and gotta love the coaching by Coach Kelleher and the assistant coaches, and certainly don't want to give the Mustangs any opportunity to score, but up by 3 goals with under 3 minutes left to play, you would think the Greyhounds are certainly in the driver's seat here to win this one. And again, the winner of this one will play Morristown. That game's going to be on Friday, so there's not going to be any rest for either one of these teams, but certainly Northern looks to be the front runner for that one, and we wish both teams the best of luck in that matchup. So, Greyhounds in the driver's seat. So, just to recap some of the outstanding players here Davis Hallman netted 4 goals with 3 assists to lead Northern Burlington today. And with a win here, Northern, as I stated, will go on to face top-seeded Morristown. Tom Breslin added on 2 goals to the win, while Jacob Hetnick recorded 8 saves. And on the other side, Brick Memorial got some great play from their outstanding players. Darren Main had 2 goals, Rex Freeman with 2 goals, Chris Marks with 1 goal and 2 assists. And so just a really great game here. And for the Greyhounds, Nick Fleming, in addition to Nate Rufnick, also added goals. So just a tremendous total team play. So, 2.5 minutes left to go, and Northern certainly in the driver's seat, looking to get a big win here against Brick Memorial. And, tip of the cap to the Greyhounds. Been a fantastic year for the Greyhounds, as I stated many, many times. 3 straight division titles, and, it certainly wasn't easy, as the Greyhounds had a lot of competition in division, but they rallied and they defeated RV twice this year. And they also split with Cinnaminson, and we did a game actually over spring break with middle school lacrosse coach Mr. Tyler Kay. Cinnaminson was victorious in that one, and it really came down to the wire. And as Northern defeated New Egypt on their senior night, and with that win, they secured the division once again for the 3rd straight year. So credit to Coach Kelleher and the assistant coaches, Mr. Dave Rogers, and amongst others. And Northern now is going to get a big win at home, as I stated. They've been to the playoffs 3 straight years. Played away 2 years ago. Last year, hosted a playoff game to Clearview, fell in that one. And now in this year, hosting a playoff game at home and going to get a big win to Brick Memorial. So, just a fantastic season all around for all of our players. And just want to give them a congratulations as this one winds down and they look to get a big win here in front of our home crowd. So, great job to all of our players and all the Brick players as well. And we really got some outstanding play in the trenches. Jack Burke won 8 faceoffs for the Greyhounds. Kyle Mueller for the Mustangs won 9 faceoffs. So, a credit to all of the players on the field today. And certainly, congratulations to our Greyhounds and Coach Kelleher as they move on now to face Morristown later in the week.
Northern gets the win today. Congratulations and thanks for tuning in. I'm Logan Stewart for Mr. James Dowd, signing off.